Recording in progress.
It's a great start, Mandy. Allowing yourself to give these next few moments to get really comfortable. You want to put your soles of your feet together and do a little Supta Baddha Konasana. See, I get you a little. There you go. If you want to put your feet together. And in your own essence, just take a few breaths to arrive here. Welcome. Welcome to Chitanyo. Welcome to your Wednesday morning, Wednesday evening. And I want to invite us today in this simplicity of the notion of being held and supported by the earth as you begin to connect with the natural waves of your breath. Natural waves of your heart. And the natural rhythm of your lungs. The ingoing and the outgoing of the breath into your lungs, just the way it naturally nourishes you today. So today I want to welcome you into a little exploration together, and today we're going to start with a little story as well as you're just receiving. This story is from a dear teacher many of you might be familiar with. His name is Martin Prechtel. And he's a dear elder who really values the indigenous teachings and the earth wisdom teachings of what it means to really be human, essentially. And so today our theme, our topic with the heart and the lungs is grief and praise. As he shares, without grief, without this grief of having to let go, having to allow the natural rhythms to take care of that which we value, that which we love, that who we value, who we love, there wouldn't be a measure of the praise, of the love, of the impact of the beauty that we shared with them. So I want to invite you with each breath to soften as you receive some of his words here. Grief expressed out loud for someone we have lost, a country, a home that we have lost, is in itself is the greatest praise we could ever give them. Grief is praise because it is the natural way love honors what it misses. Grief doesn't go away. It can change into many things and will, but as a substance and presence, it never leaves. To have caused and witnessed suffering and loss of life means grief is eagerly awaiting your decision as to what direction it will take in your destiny. To make more life or to make more death, internally or externally. The best decision is that all grief will be turned into life-promoting grief based on beauty and usefulness. The willingness for violence-shattered soldiers to heal others makes their melody into medicine. Alive in love as one who can feel the heartbreak of another, they are praised by their community as useful human beings instead of being shunned or forgotten. I'd like to invite you to tune into your heart, tune into your lungs as you welcome that which you have valued and praised and loved so much, and bringing them into your field. A person, a place. And I'd love to invite the element of fire, this fire of longing in the center of our heart. As in the Chinese medicine, heart holds the fire, qi. And the lungs hold the element of the metal. So it's this golden metal light, kind of like the sun rays that reflects onto the waters. And for this next few breaths, we're going to start breathing into this area, to the heart and the lungs area, with the equal waves of breath, samavriti. So imagining this beautiful, healthy golden fire, golden light, beginning to breathe into your heart in count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can open your mouth or exhale out of the nose, however you wish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale, breathing, bringing all of the qi, all of the awareness to the heart and the lungs. 5 counts in. And you may soften your jaw and exhale it out. 5 counts. And please do that 3 more times in your own, really filling this area with awareness, presence, life force, qi. And exhaling, in the count of 5 on your own. Our virtue today is also grow. Growing. We have attuned, we have circulated, we have purged, and today we bring the sentiment of growth into our spheres of what it means to grow through the grave and praise. With your next breath, go ahead, bring your hands underneath your knees if you have them in a butterfly, Baddha Konasana. And then like a gentle, beautifully read book, you're going to close the pages and go ahead. Take yourself, if you like, to a side, remove your blocks, remove your pillows, and just come into a little fetal position just for a moment to start from that place where it all began, in the womb. In this fetal position, we're going to start slow and steady. And this sentiment of the Shen, the heart, spirit, Shen. So as you are just resting here again, inviting this golden rays of the sunlight, bringing that healthy fire as well as this golden rays of the metal shining through, just inviting them, saying hello. And then when you're ready, please rise up to your seat with some support underneath. And before we go into the next thing, just want to really invite you to feel from where you were, from this fetal position, from your back, from your heart to seating now, being held by the earth. Notice your heart, notice your lungs, taking a deep breath there. We're going to unite our voices today, and I will use my bowl until I practice the harmonium and the shruti. And I love to chant the mantra Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Se, So, Hum. And I love the simplicity in this mantra, as many of you know. The meaning holds the sun, the moon, the earth, the infinite. I am that. I am all of that. So I really want to invite you to tune into the sound of it. Let's take a deep breath. And exhale. Take another deep breath. Ramadasa Sa Se So Hum. Let's do 2 more times. Ramadasa Sa Se So Hum. Ramadasa Sa Se So Hum. As you're taking your hum, notice that again, I am that. I am all of that. The sun, the moon, the earth, the infinite, made of that. I'm feeling that into our hearts, into our lungs, breathing in. And go ahead, bring your palms together. Creating some life force here. We're going to bring some heat, some chi, some prana. And go ahead, opening the heart, breathing in. And exhale, we're going to go into a little cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, open the heart, offer it forward. And exhale, come back. Breathe in, feeling the heartbeat. Exhale. Let's sink this into our 5-breath count for a moment. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow and steady, feeding this beautiful light of the rays of the sun, honoring where in the crevices, in the nooks and crannies, we may hold that deep love, deep honoring, deep longing for that which we've so valued. Bringing the praise of the light. One more time. Breathing in, opening. And exhale. And this next time we're going to keep the breath here, the openness here. And imagine these meridians through the heart and the lungs, literally radiating from here all through our fingertips. And this is where we give the touch, the healing, the sharing through the heart and the lungs. So we're going to breathe in and exhale with this next inhale. Go ahead and cactus arms. 5 fingers are nice and open like an antenna. We're going to go into a Kapalabhati breath. It's skull shining breath, but our focus is in the heart and the lungs. So our internal focus is going to be there. And it's a forceful exhale, like that, through the nose. So let's breathe in together for a moment so we're all synced together. Exhale, releasing it out, and shoulders away from the ears, a little bit more relaxed. Yeah, let's take another comfortable inhale and begin. And keep going. Can you focus the pump in the belly, beginning to awaken the Agni, the fire in the pit of the belly, but also awakening the heart fire in the center of the heart. We're gonna focus on anything, any debris, anything that may be clouding the clarity of the heart, anything in the lungs that may be holding our chi, our life force back. Keep going, just another 30 seconds. And then exhale all the breath out. You can stick the tongue out, lion's breath. Good, breathe in through the nose. Sip in a little more, and you're gonna bring your chin to chest. Gently, root lock in, Muladhara in, and Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha, and Jalandhara Bandha. All three locks. Hold, hold, and when you're ready to release, go ahead and like a pressure cook, and then go ahead, bring your hands to your heart and your lungs, and breathe right there, bringing all of the chi to the upper dantian today. Breathing presence, breathing praise, breathing, noticing the grief of that we had to give away, give permission. Maybe it wasn't easy, but there's a divine trust knowing that we have valued that which we're perhaps not even ready to let go yet. Let's take another deep breath, bringing the arms up, just like that. The cactus arms, antennas, nice and strong. Spread the fingers, take a deep breath. Release first, shoulders away from the ears. Set yourself nice and grounded. Inhale halfway and begin. The rhythm is up to you. You can go faster or more grounded. The focus is in the heart's fire. Focus is in the lungs clearing. We're calling in clarity. We're calling in growth. Keep going. Beautiful. 20 more seconds. You can do it. Radiate out that which you value, that which you love. 10. 3, 2, 1, and exhale, let it all out. Lion's breath. Take a deep, nice inhale through the nose. Sip in a little more. Chin to chest, gently, Jalandhara Bandha. Root lock in. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Hold like you have to go to the bathroom. Hold, hold. Before it becomes uncomfortable, go ahead and like pressure cook, releasing some pressure out. And allow your hands to rest at your heart. Breathe into the heart, breathe into the lungs. Bring all of that chi, vital life force right here, the presence. Beautiful. We're gonna inhale, sweep the arms from the sides, pulling down the heavens, pulling down the sunlight, pulling down that beautiful metallic golden rays of the sun right here to our center, to our root. And then when we touch the earth, say, hello earth, give greetings, and then prepare yourself to gently stand up, please. I'm gonna move my support here out of the way. And however you come to standing, notice that. Take a moment to notice your feet. And then let's all come to forward fold, bending the knees. Maybe you want to grasp the opposite elbow. Maybe you want to sway side to side. Maybe you want to let your head go for a moment. Maybe you want stillness, wherever you choose. Let's take a deep breath and we're gonna make the sound ha. Inhale and exhale. Ha. Now we're gonna inhale, make the sound s when we're exhaling. Breathe in. Beautiful. And then as you're forward folding, can you just gently bounce your knees so that the chi is beginning to flow freely, that it's not so stiff? Can you tuck the belly in, the navel towards the spine, and can you slowly, vertebra by vertebra, shake and rise, shake and rise. Breathe to the spine, shake and rise, and keep, unless you're craving stillness, keep the shaking and allow the shoulders to begin to join. Let's take a deep breath. And the sound is ha. So really get into your shoulders. I like to say like this I don't care kind of a gesture, like Shoni, you know that one, right? Get it, girl. I don't care. Take a deep breath and keep the shaking going. We're just gonna flicker our hands like we're holding some heavy matter, some stagnation through the lungs and the heart. So we open into the Shen, the spirit. We breathe in and exhale. Inhale and we send it to the clouds. Choose your sound, really. Here's a moment. Sa is the sound for the lungs and ha is the sound for the heart. So what do you want to let go? Where is the pressure? A little extra holding. You can even make a sound that you like. Okay, now for this next 20 seconds, we're gonna get it really like the machine that Amanda gifted me. What is it called? We're gonna get into the vibrational dance. Get vibrational. I see you. Okay, and then we're gonna get it, and then hold this chi. Bend the knees and hold this field right by your heart and lungs. Breathe in, expand. And exhale, come slower. Yeah, come. Condense the chi. Inhale. Big, healthy lungs. Exhale. Inhale, big, healthy heart. Exhale. If you're dizzy at any moment, like my last class when I was passing out, it's like there was no standing qigong last week. It's all sitting. So please do that. Take care of yourself. Breathe in, expand. And if you need to contract and become small, you just do that. 3 more times. Exhale. Notice this chi in the center of your palms, imagining this energy lines are shooting out through the veins, through the meridians, and then after your third, today we're gonna work with upper dantian. This is middle and upper dantian where it meets, feeding, nourishing, breathing. Notice your heartbeat, notice your lifeline. And then go ahead, look at your feet, separating them about shoulder distance, finding that stability. One focus point that doesn't move, we're gonna let the arms go, and we're gonna inhale, come onto the tippy toes, open the lungs and exhale, bend the knees, and kind of like a dragon whips his tail, you're gonna bring it back. So inhale, this is kind of like an Utkatasana move. And exhale, tuck the belly in, and you're gonna send the wings back. Beautiful, keep going. Let your breath take care of you. Inhale generously, exhale generously. Let the heartbeat guide your way. Keep going, 2 more breaths. Turn some air here. Okay, this next one we're gonna make some sound. Inhale and ha. Beautiful. Now let's rise, taking 1, pulling down the heavens, bringing all of that into our central channel, central nervous system. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. So this next one, we're gonna go right into it. It's gonna look like this. In, like orchestra chefs, in, that one. The Himalayan exercises. In, and X. Now, the exhale is gonna be the lion's breath. In, keep going. In, X. Feed the lungs. In. In, keep going, great. Cleansing the lungs, cleansing anything around that doesn't even allow us to touch that healthy grief. Sometimes we like to bypass, sometimes we like to block. It's too much to feel, it's too much to hold. Know that you can take a break anytime. We're gonna go 3 more rounds. And last time. Now rise up. If you're dizzy, chin to chest, pull down the heavens. Good. Shake the hips, shake the shimmy. We're gonna take the hands, loose fists, bringing it to our heart. Opening the lymph nodes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go ahead, open one arm, tracing that meridian, lung meridian, all the way to the tippy fingers. Exhale from the yin field out, and the yang field outside of the arm comes back in. And I'm calling in that balance. Go ahead and switch. Inside of the arm, the yin field, let go through the fingertips, and we take our power back. Just like that, switch. And then coming into the center, take a deep breath. Make sound. Ha. Ha. Beautiful. And then you're gonna literally get into anywhere else. Underarms, that's great lymph pump here. Clavicles, also great place to pump those lymphs. Hello liver, hello spleen, hello kidneys. All of the parts we've worked with. Hello booty. Go down, come up from the glutes. And then grounding it all back into the heart. Give yourself a nice rub. And for these next moments, let your somatic intelligence, somatic impulse take you. Maybe it wants to rock you. Maybe it wants to stretch you. Connecting with what we're made of, what we are, the earth, the sun, the moon, the infinite. I am that. Yeah. Let your body, your beautiful, intelligent body move just the way she asks for. I can safely say that, she. Around our neighborhood, sister, we gotta be careful. And let's inhale, ground into the earth. Exhale, pulling down the heavens. Knees are gently bent. 2 more of that. And then resting the hands to the middle to upper dantian towards our heart, one palm on top of the other, ideally the left palm on the top. And bring all of this chi, all of this life force right here to your heart. Let it.
An indefinable, mysterious power that pervades everything. I feel it, though I do not see it.
Right foot forward, left foot back.
It is this
We're gonna come into a warrior one-like stance. Just give a little wiggle to your hips so it's not so stiff. And then back foot is about 45 degrees. Front knees bend, inhale. Exhale, bend elbows, cactus arms. Now with this next inhale, can you straighten the front knee a little? And exhale, bend.
And yet they know that there is power that certainly.
Keep going, pumping the kidneys as much as we're pumping the lung and the hearts, breathing generously. Beautiful.
That they did not know who they simply think some God ruled it. Some God ruled it. Some God.
Beautiful. 5 more rounds. Go into the chi. Go into the rhythm of your heart. Detoxifying, purifying, cleansing. Beautiful. Inhale after your 5th. Bringing it all down. We're gonna clap the hands and then open to warrior 2. Yeah, get yourself nice and set here for warrior 2. Looking into the gaze. Right here, right forward. Straight up. Courage. We're gonna bring, inhale. Exhale, we're gonna draw through the upper arm to the long meridian to our hearts like a archer pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draw. Exhale. Keep going. Feeding the heart, feeding the lung with this. Can come forward, bend the knee a little more as you come forward if you like. Beautiful. 3 more times. Looking straight forward to that which our heart longs for, that fire of desire that we're here to serve, to give, to offer. After this one, go ahead and clap, open your hearts, open your arms. Coming into a 5-pointed starish. Yeah, we're gonna inhale, bend the knees, bring the palms in, exhale, and we're just gonna circulate. Inhale, exhale. Keep your spine nice and straight. Breathe in, give it to the earth. All that frenzy is held in the heart. Grief isn't held in the lungs. Giving the frenzy into the earth to ground into compassion, ground into satisfaction, into praise. Circulating. Keep going. Soft face, soft heart, but engaged belly. Fire the thighs. This is your ceremony. This is your prayer. What is it that you are calling into the precious heart of yours? Last 5 rounds. Can you tune into the waters that you are? The intelligent waters that is cleansing, clearing, and fire that you are. the earth that you are, the breath, the wind, the air that you are. Can you tune into that? After our 5, we're gonna inhale and bring the hands to the thighs. Inhale, open the heart. Right shoulder comes towards the left thigh. Nice little twist. Can you gaze up? Inhale, come to the center. Exhale. Switching sides, just like that. And when you're complete, coming into the center, give yourself a nice bounce to rise up, stepping closer, pulling down the heavens. Let's do that one more time. Center yourself, connect with the sun, the Shen, the spirit, the golden rays, the metal. Nourish yourself, enjoy it. Switching sides, left foot forward, right foot back. Wiggle it out, exactly. High to the kidneys, and then finding that stability. Front knee bends, back foot is about 45 degrees. Finding that stability through your navel, through the stance, and then inhale. Exhale, cactus arms, open the heart. You can take the knee straight and exhale, go deeper. Check with your body, where does she want to be today? Keep going. Generous breaths. Can you root to the earth with your back foot, especially thighs engaged, soft face, soft heart, engaged belly. Water and the fire interact. Keep breathing. Last 5. Slow it down for this last 2. And exhale, clap, bring the hands to heart, opening up to warrior 2. Get your stance. Forward foot, the toe tips are looking forward. Back foot is nice and parallel. Tuning into that warrior. Inhale. Exhale, drawing that meridian right into the heart. Maybe you want to come a little lower when you come to the clap. Maybe you don't. Beautiful. Tracing the heart and the lungs, the healing and the balance, the grief and the praise. 5 more rounds. Looking right to the horizon of that longing. I think that's 5. After your 5, go ahead and bringing it all here. Turn the feet in. Inhales. Reach for the heavens. And pulling down the heavens, you may step in closer. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale. Pulling down the heavens, pulling down the light, the sun, the moon. And then bringing it all to our hearts. Right here, we integrate, we rest. Notice what's happening for you. The good, the bad, the ugly. What's arising that wants to be simply witnessed. Notice your heartbeat, notice the drums in your heart, in your belly. and breathe. Okay, you're going to open your feet a little bit wider than the shoulders. And you're going to give yourself this cosmic hug. The palms are ideally in the same alignment with the lungs. This is called grief into kindness. I like to call it grief into praise today. So tuning into the fire, the stability, that masculine, but also waters. So it's gonna inhale, we're gonna inhale, bringing all of that chi to the lungs. And exhale, you're gonna softly bring the elbows down and exhale it, offer it up. Offer it up, soft face, soft heart. The fire will take care of it, the fire will take care of it. The elements will take care of it. Can you slow it down? Let's go back to our Samavriti. This is a great moment. So inhaling for 5. Exhale 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 5. 4, 2, 1. Exhale. Choose your number. Maybe it's 6, maybe it's 4, but just keep on that Samavriti. I honor my grief, I honor what has been lived, and I offer it up as my praise, as my gratitude, as my thank you that I got to experience that which might be tender, which might bring sadness to my heart, which I might miss so much, only goes to show how much I valued. So I offer it up. Tuning into your flow state. Three more times. After your third, we're going to keep the same stance and we're going to keep the movement. You're only going to bring the offering right here to your hip bones. And you're going to inhale, send the hips back. And then you're going to swim and exhale, bring all of that chi to the heart. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. This is called dragon, whips is tail. So tuning into that gentle dragon energy of the water. Water dragon right here to nourish your heart. For this next 3 breaths, we're going to exhale with s. Breathe in. And go ahead, whenever you're ready, bring all of that chi to hold at your upper dantian. Left on top, right hand, left hand on top. Step in closer. And take a moment to notice what you're made of. That remembrance. Notice your heartbeat, notice your earth beneath. Go ahead, step out a little wider to horse stance, to goddess pose. And we're gonna go into our little seedling for the growth. The beak fingers kiss. We bring the beak fingers towards our womb. It's safe to say that here. Creation centers, whether we brought life in a human form in this life or not, we are always creating and we're always bringing life into form. So what we praise, what we honor, put it in that seed. This new cycle. And then we're gonna breathe, water the seed with our intention and attention as we breathe in and grow. You're gonna pull the upper beak finger all the way up to see it blossom, see it grow, see it flourish, become that flower. And when you can grow no longer, feel that stretch on your obliques, on your side. You exhale and just let it go and circulate. If you're not sure, you're welcome to gaze at me. We're gonna exhale, condense the energy, become so small to sprout again. Breathe in. Cycle of rebirth, a life well lived, and letting go of a life well lived, coming into that death to be reborn again. Soft face, soft heart. I am that. Remember the water that you are. Growing to the full expression and then letting it all go. And again, this is what our human experience is. Just when we think we figured it out, the greater knowing is not knowing at all. Allow yourself to keep going with this. There's nowhere else to be. See the colors of your flower. See the colors, the character of your blossoming longing. Blossoming next level growth. The edges that the growth is not so comfortable in. The edges that growth has to let go and grieve in order to become what it is in this new expression. And the growth that is full of joy and beauty as well as the grief. Can we also take this moment, this opportunity to tune into our beautiful planet and how she is exhaling and inhaling and growing and decaying, how she is grieving and praising, particularly this human life on earth, this confusing, precious human life. So breathe with her. Imagine our planet, the blue pearl, the emerald green, big, wide. The grief, the praise, the pain, the joy that we have been put here to experience in this time, that she experiences in this time. After you're each side on your own, we're going to hold our little beak fingers, our seed, we're gonna step in closer. We're gonna put that seed into our earth, right here to our root. And I like to zip our toes actually, so bringing the feet together, so creating this zipping action. And then with that, we're gonna give ourselves a big hug, just like that. Grief and praise, inhale. Exhale, this time give yourself a hug. Inhale, open the arms, let's open, breathe into the heart. Exhale, hug yourself the other way. Inhale. Exhale. In. And hug yourself and hold yourself here for a moment. See where your body wants to go. Maybe it wants to rock. Maybe it wants to be still. And just breathing here. I'm going to let that go. In our last standing form, calling in this alignment, we're going to bring one palm. Let's bring the left palm in the center of our womb. We're going to inhale with the right and calling in that alignment, that integrity, that truth, what we know, right into our center, just like that. 2 more times. One side. Just notice this gesture of the Jed, gesture of the alignment, attunement. One more time. And we're going to switch sides. Clarity, clear seeing. And then this time we're going to ground it all to our lower dantian, towards our womb, left palm on top of the right. And pause. Take a deep breath, reach for the heavens, pulling down the heavens into your central column of light. And with that, my friends, we're going to descend into the earth. It's your favorite moment? Yes. Before we descend fully, we're gonna reach our feet forward, straight, and take our little tippy fingers on our sides. Really push the heels forward towards the wall. Open the heart here. And just a few breaths. Honoring our spine, our belly, our heart, breathing in. Any sound you'd like to make, absolutely welcome here. And after this breath, go ahead, bring yourself back. We're going to go into dynamic bridge before we fully rest. So the soles of your feet are onto the earth. And before we rise, just feel yourself here. Now we have landed. Your spine is being cradled. Your breath, your diaphragm, your lungs. And notice how the stability, the earthing, the gravity is in support of your well-being. And then see if you can bring your heels just enough that your middle fingers are sweeping through it. So Shoni, you want to bring your feet in closer, my love? Yeah, and then a little wider, not that close. That's it, yeah, and bring it closer. So just sweep it in the heels. And we're gonna do this as synchronized swimmers, like my teacher Brooke likes to say. And we're gonna do it with the 5 counts breath. the Samavriti breath, and we're going to add the arms up and back like a little rainbow. And imagine a rainbow in this wild, crazy July time in the northern California, where we normally burn scorching hot. We actually have a cloudy weather. And, you know, when the sun and the clouds just kind of merge to bring this rainbow about, we're going to breathe that into our lungs and into our heart. So tuning into the favorite rainbow. My favorite rainbow is Miss Schoen's. Yeah. Inhale, grounding the soles of the feet onto the earth, lifting the hips, lifting the arms up and back, sending all of that chi to the lungs, as well as knowing that your spine is being taken care of. And exhale. Good. 5 counts now. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale. 5. Generous breaths in. Generous breaths out. 3 more times. And after your third, nourishing the heart and the lungs with this chi. And take a moment now for yourself. Where would you like to go? Happy baby, maybe an inversion. Nourishing the nervous system is the focus of these practices. There's a time to push to the edge, to give the strength to our bodies, our hearts, our souls, and then there's time to honor where we're at and not push. So please take a moment to do just that, what feels most nourishing to your nervous system, to your digestive system. Maybe you want to give yourself some twists. And if you've done one side, go ahead and make sure you take care of the opposite side of what you've done. And then making yourselves really cozy for your Shavasana. Use your pillows, blankets. See how comfortable and cozy you can get to really let go for this next good chunk. Yeah, let some sound out, breath. And get really comfortable. Prepare yourself. From the words of Martin Prechtel, Grief and Praise. If a society is alive and aware in this way, that we can honor grief and we can honor praise, then those who have suffered loss will have a chance to heal. And those who have caused loss will be socially supported to sprout a new type of life making. A person out of the death they have caused, a person who can now help others to heal from their losses, instead of both of them causing more loss to the rest of the world. This not only gives a place to these people, but having been remade into a new type of human, they will become an indispensable necessity for the future well-being of the community on the whole. Only in such a way one who has killed continue living without destroying even more themselves or others. Alive, in love, as one who can feel the heartbreak of another, they're praised by their community as useful human beings instead of being forgotten. Please take another deep breath from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head and exhale. Nothing to do but to release into gravity. And allow the quietude to take care of you. into the heart, the rhythm of the heart. And as if you're just allowing a celestial chimney to open from the crown of your head. Imagine looking up at the midnight sky, and to the little twinkling starlights that are watching. And as you gaze upon them, as you look at their winks at you with their light, and just welcome them in your heart. Then you notice the gravity beneath, the earth, the void. And how long they have been in communication. The stars and the earth, heavens and gravity. All life, the plants that have looked upon the stars, the midnight skies that have reflected their light onto the plant kingdom. To our fruits, to our vegetables, to what we eat, the light. As you look upon the midnight sky and noticing the stars, I am thee, I am that. Nourishing all life, the animal kingdom on this earth, the rocks, the minerals. When the sun rests, the stars come alive. And just resting under this intelligence of knowing, remembering. Your North Star, what you praise, gives you guidance, life, replenishment, rejuvenation, clarity. Replenishment, rejuvenation, remembrance, clarity. The sun, the moon, the stars, infinity, the earth. I am made of that. I am that. Go ahead and take a deep breath, coming back to your earth, your body, your bones, your ligaments. And give yourself some time to stretch and be lazy. Connecting with that heartbeat. And then coming into your side, lingering there in the fetal position. Allowing your breath to travel into all the crevices, your healthy cells, your healthy lungs, breathing in the breath, the air, the wind. When you're ready, finding yourselves where we all started, back into your seat for a moment. And allow yourselves to find your stillness and stability. And simply we're going to bring our inner awareness to a 4-count inhale, but 8-count exhale this time. Our exhales are going to be a little bit longer. We're just going to go for a little while. And the exhales really allow our mind's chatter to calm down and connect with that slowness and stability even deeper. So whether you're cross-legged, your hands may lay onto your thighs. Bless you, bless your life. We're going to breathe in when you're ready, and a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Inhale. 4 counts in, pause, and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more rounds on your own. After your third, release all the breath out and just come back onto your natural waves of breath. I want to invite you to join me 3 rounds of our mantra that we've started with, Rama Dasa Sase Soham. You're welcome to also receive. But uniting our voices, there's something very beautiful and powerful happens, especially when we're across the worlds. So let's bring our hands to our heart. Let's take a deep breath together and remember what we're made of. The sun, the moon, the earth, the stars, the infinite. I am that. Taking a deep breath. Rama Dasa Sase Soham. Rama Ramadasa Sa Se Soham Ramadasa Sa Se Soham. And to honor the heart and the bija mantra of the heart, let's chant one yum together. Yum, delicious. Inhale, breathe in. Yum. Bowing to your heart. Bowing to those life-giving lungs. Thank you so much. We give great gratitude. We give gratitude for this human experience, the one that can feel so vastly, the one that can hold the immense amount of love and gratitude, and also immense amount of grief. Thank you so much for reminding us what we're made of. Divine intelligence, greater consciousness. Thank you so much for giving us this breath. May we soften in the parts that we hold so much grief at times. May we understand that the grief only comes with what we value and what we praise and what we give so much love to. Thank you for this gift of being able to love, being able to care. Thank you so much to all of the elements. Thank you so much to our precious, precious earth. Thank you so much for this experience that is so fleeting. Thank you to the value of community. Thank you so much for this opportunity to pray together, to put our powers, our breaths, our hearts together. And may anything that is of benefit here for ourselves today be a ripple into our world. May we touch those hearts that are grieving. May we touch those hearts that can come to honoring. May we choose in our days, in whatever way that we can, to forward our kindness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your presence, your practice. Thank you to all of our teachers, all of our mentors, all of our guides, all of the indigenous peoples here, especially on these homelands that we get to gather in our small, sweet little town, Nevada City. Thank you to the Nisenan people, and thank you to all of you. Aho, so be it. Namaste. Love y'all. Thank you. Thank you, sister. Sister. Yeah. Taking it all in. We're here, 3 more classes left. Yeah. And enjoy. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Bye.